Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome to Maggy Learns Go and drags everyone else with him. I'm using the tutorial on go.dev. I'll throw this in chat real quick if you guys wanna... Excuse me, I meant... If you guys wanna follow along at home without using the stream. And yeah, if you haven't installed Go or don't have Go installed, go do that. I think... If you want to check, I think you can do Go version, and it'll tell you, yes. So that's how you know you have Go installed. Hopefully the command prompt is not too small for you guys. I don't know. Can you zoom this in? No, it just changes the window size. Okay, now let's get started. Yes. Open a command prompt. Your home path should be where it's default to. So this wants you to open a command prompt, and we're going to get started with a Hello World program. Programmers freaking love this stuff. So I want you to create a directory for your code. Now, I already made a directory, so I'm going to cd, which stands for change directory, into documents, and then cd into Go. I made this folder for my Go code. And now, as it says, make the directory hello, and then cd into it. So make dir, which is make directory. Hello, you've been learning some command line stuff here. Not help. Hello. And put me in there. And you can tab to autocomplete things. They can't be your pal if you don't tell them your name. True. Let you kick something, don't worry about it. Okay. Let me just make sure I read this correctly. Everyone's following along. Hello, Umbral. Get started with Hello World, right? We love this. I don't know why. This is what this is what programmers love to do as their first thing, but they love to make a simple little line of code just spit out Hello World. So open a command prompt, like I already did, and it wants you to go to your home directory, but you can probably go anywhere. I think it's fine. Although it might fuck up. Maybe I should go back to the home directory. I don't think it'll be a problem. If it is, we'll fix it later. Alright. So now enable the dependency tracking for your code. I'm just going to read these. I hope you guys don't mind that, but I'm going to read these. So everyone can follow along. See, if I ever do a Python teaching stream, I want to like properly prepare it and like actually teach. Because I know Python. I mean, you know, observers written in Python. Look at all this Python, all these collapsed functions. What's the big one? Where's quote? Hello? Quote. Add quote. This is kind of big, right? Yeah, a little bit. Dude, if you want to see some gigantic functions, there's some nonsense in here. Dude, look at this, right? So the function for cards, 14,989 to 17,317. This is 2,500 lines long for all the cards and figuring out what to do with them. It's fun stuff. Anyway, let's go back to Firefox. Nah. I've had professors in college throw the F word around. It's fine. Alright, so enable dependency tracking. When your code imports packages contained in other modules, you manage those dependencies through your code's own module. That module is defined by a go.mod file that tracks the modules that provide those packages. That go.mod file stays with your code, including in your source code repository. So it's a file that just keeps track of everything that your program needs to run. And it stays in the directory with your program. Hello, Ray. I can use language from a language professor. Yeah, I need to comment my code. A lot of my code is just kind of nonsensical, but I know what it means until like a year later where I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? Okay, to enable dependency tracking for your code by creating a go.mod file, run the go mod init command, giving it the name of the module your code will be in. The name is the module's module path. Okay. In actual development, the module path will typically be the repository location where your code will be kept. For example, the module path might be github.com/mymodule, or whatever it's called. If you plan to publish your module for others to use, the module path must be a location from which Go tools can download your module. So like if it's on GitHub, it must be the GitHub link so it can pull everything from GitHub. For more about naming module, yeah, see that. For the purpose of this tutorial, just use example/hello. Right? Okay. So in here, right, we just do what it says there. Go mod init example/hello. Booyah. Now we have a go.mod file. I have my Windows Explorer open on another screen, so I don't show things I shouldn't show. But I will go confirm that. And you would see it for yourself as well. In the hello directory, you should have go.mod. And my Windows Explorer apparently thinks that's a file for VLC to open. That ain't quite it. Alright, now in your text editor, create a file hello.go in which to write your code, and it says paste this. I always find it's more helpful to type it yourself. It helps you learn and remember how things go, right? Instead of just copy pasting and then later when you're trying to write your own thing, just be like, oh, what? Does it need example/? Yes. Type exactly this. Without the $, of course. That the $sign just indicates where you're typing. So like I did here, hopefully you can read this. I just did go mod init example/hello, and it makes this. Okay, I can't really have this on screen and see, even Adam shows you that I have go.mod here. So I'm going to click on this, click new file. And I forgot what it wants you to call it. I think it's hello.go. I'm just going to call it that. Get out of here. Can I make this tiny? Make this a tiny boy so I can have this on screen at the same time. So you can follow along. Yeah, it says create hello.go and then paste this in. But like I said, I always find it more helpful to type it yourself. Package main, import fmt, and then func for functions. So like all the things I showed in this in Python, these are all functions. So like when you play a card, when you do !play, it calls the play function, right? It does all this fun stuff. And then if you actually play a card, it goes in here and starts checking all this nonsense, all this fun stuff. So these are functions. So we're making a function, and we're making the main function. The main function executes automatically when a program is loaded. So like observer's main function just starts the bot, and then she listens for commands to execute the other functions. And in some text editors, I don't think, you might have noticed there, right? I don't think Notepad will do this, but Notepad++ might. Like when you do an open parentheses or curly brace, it'll do that. Or a square bracket even. So that it puts both of them there, and then you can start, typing inside of it. And if you press enter, it'll do that for you automatically. I like to code like this in programming languages where I have curly braces. Actually, typically, I like to do this instead. so that I have the open and close lined up. Notepad doesn't color it, yeah. Because any other ones you do inside will also be like that. So I like to do that. Indents are also pretty important. I think tab is equal to 4 spaces. Or maybe it's 3. Yes, indents are important. Is that 3? That's 2 in here. I think if you just press tab, you'll be fine. But you gotta be consistent with it. If tab and spaces are different, like if tab is just like one big space like it is here in Notepad, then you gotta make sure everywhere you indent, you press tab, because it might fuss at you for inconsistent use of tabs and spaces. You might not actually need to indent, but usually you do. It's good practice. Just do it. So fmt.println, that's what that stands for, the ln. Java has something similar. Hello world. Or you can make it say whatever. Why is this not text? Hello, is it because this? Does it not like this? Yeah, it didn't like that. Okay. So do it this way instead. Yeah, indenting makes stuff readable. But typically, hang on, taking a drink. Typically indented things like indicates a separate portion of the code. Like I can show something off with Observer again real quick to get the idea. So let's see an example here. Where's play? Okay, play. So this everything indented here is all under this, all under play. It'll go through everything. But in this if function right here, right, everything that's the second indent belongs to this if. Same thing here, belongs to this if, belongs to this. Everything indented belongs to the one lesser indent above it, is a way to think about it. It's kind of like freaking in some like Windows things, like here even, all these files belong to this folder and they're indented. You can see that, and if I open a different one, it's indented more. It's like child parent things. Like if you ever see things online talking about children and parents, like these are all children to the Observer Alpha folder, right? I'm probably confusing you more than I need to. Anyway, get that typed in your text editor, save it, and then come back here. Kids are confusing in general, true. No, if you made the file in the directory, you should just be able to Control S and save it. That's what I just did. Well, I'm not using Notepad, of course, but you should just be able to save. Normally. Like my gotcha files, or my file for the gotcha list of characters is just a Notepad file that I just save and not save as every time I save it. Well, we'll see if it works in just a second. So this is your Go code. In this code, you declare a main package. A package is a way to group functions, and it's made up of all the files in the same directory. I know from trying to test things... Bye. I know from trying to test things from the other Go thing I was trying to use, and the reason why I'm learning this, you need package main to start something. Like if you try to start a program, it looks for main, the main package, and then it'll look for the main function. And you import the popular FMT package, which contains functions for formatting text, including printing to the console. This package is one of the standard library packages you got when you installed Go. And then implement a main function to print a message to the console. The main function executes by default when you run the main package. I was saying that earlier. As soon as you run the program, it runs main, because otherwise it would do nothing. So run your code to see the greeting. So you can, I'm pretty sure you can do go run and then, hello.go. But I think what this is telling us here, if you just do the dot, I think it will just run the main package in the folder. So let's see if that worked. Maybe it didn't. Control C to kill it. Let's do go run hello. Guys, I've fucked up. Why is it not working? Oh, there it goes. What the hell? Wait, did go run dot work then? It just took a little bit? Okay. You effed it? Oh no. What happened? It happens, Nah, everyone's perfect. I didn't write Observer in a day, and you guys can definitely testify to the fact that she's still bugged even to this day. And every time I write new things, I just make more bugs. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I don't expect perfection. It's fine. We're gonna run into mistakes. Start learning Flash, like the, Adobe Flash, the art program, quote unquote. You just have a mod file in the notepad file. Where is your notepad file saved? Your hello.go? It should also be in the same folder as your go.mod file. So I think if you can go in the folder and just like right click in new file and name it hello.go, or you can, when you're writing in Notepad, you can do save as. I might have misinterpreted your question. If you haven't done save as yet, probably do that first. Put it in the right place. And then from there, you can just save it. Okay, and it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, Flash was fun. I used it a bit. I also learned a bit of it in school. Sprite, the pixel art program I use, has like very similar features to Flash as far as animation goes. But of course it's pixel art, so I guess if that's your thing, then no problems. So is it still not working? If it's not working, just try to copy paste it, I guess. And see if it works that way. Maybe it's just a problem with indents or something. Also, if you were doing it the way I was doing it, where I had this on the separate line, apparently Go doesn't like that. As you can see, it broke the like formatting of this, so don't do that. I've learned my lesson. Don't do that. See, that's something I like about Python, right? You don't have to have like semicolons or something contained, right? Like, let me go here and just show you this, or actually, let me show you tests, right? This is the test function. You see, it's just a colon. There's nothing containing this. It's just everything under test belongs to test. And then the next thing is... It says there's no Go files in there. Huh? Huh? I'm trying to think. That doesn't make any sense. You know what? I'll try something. New... Can I just do new file? Let's see if I do a new text document and then I rename it to... I'll call it test.go. Yeah, I want to change the name of the file. And then let's open Atom. Double click to open that. Put that in here. See if this works. That worked. Well, let me see this. Let me see what happens if I copy this and throw this into here. What does this look like? It's 2 tabs? That's weird. Does that work? Yeah. That's bizarre. Your download peaked at a massive 1 megabit per second. Oh no. Is it still not working, Duck? Also, is Slayer still here? I think he wanted to learn this too. Okay. Rise computer might just be yeah. You can also DM me, Duck, if you want to show anything. Though you don't have to if you don't want to. Don't know where your mod directory is. Okay. Let's back up a little bit. Alright, let's back up a little bit. Let's get everybody back on the same page. So go back to wherever you made your directory at. Like if it was at your home path, do cd percent home path percent, right? Or if it was for, like, I'm in document/go, right? So I would just cd period to go back out of hello. Right, go back to wherever you were, wherever you made the hello directory, cd back into hello, and then if you don't have go.mod, do this, go mod init example/hello. You know what? I'll even perma delete go.mod. Be gone. And I'll run this again. Go mod init example/hello. We'll get to that. Ignore go mod tidy right now. We'll get to that. I saw that on the next page. Marble download is over an hour. Oh no. Excuse me. Slayer, how are you? How's it going on your end? Did you find it? It says there's no Go files in there. How did you make your Go file? Did you do save as from Notepad, or did you like create like a text document or something and then renamed it hello.go? I'm going somewhere with this. Just open Notepad, saved as. That's weird. You know what? Sorry for that. You know what? Actually, Notepad. I wanted this. Fuck both of these files. Let me see. File, save as. You're gonna pop up right here, aren't you? Come over here. Gonna put it in Go. Save as all files. Hello. Hello.go. Excuse me? Notepad? Where the fuck did you save that to? Notepad? Show hidden items. It's not even... Hello? Notepad, what the fuck? Save as... Put it in here. File type text. You know what? Sure. File type text document. That just shows up as hello.go.txt. All right. New idea. You two. In your Windows Explorer, in this funny thing, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever. I'll show it. Do new text document. Highlight even the extension. And call it hello.go. And Windows is going to be like, hey, are you sure about this? And say yes. And then I'm going to close Notepad. And then right click it. do open with and look for Notepad. Boom. Now I will package main. I'll type this in my not fancy text editor. FMT func main parentheses curly brace. So tab is a thing in Notepad versus 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna rock tab. Hello VGM. I'm gonna do FMT print line. Hello world. And then I'm gonna close that sucker, and then I'm gonna hit save, and then I'm gonna come back into here, and then I'm gonna do go run period, and that worked. Okay, so we found the culprit. It was Notepad. Hopefully this works for you guys as well. I don't know what Notepad is doing, but Notepad decided to not. So from now on, let's create the files in Windows Explorer as TXTs, and then change them to Go files, and then open them with Notepad. Because Notepad has done a gamer move. So try this, you two, and see if that helps. Thanks, Notepad, yeah. Alternatively, go install like Notepad++ real quick or something. But if you guys are using Notepad, I will also use Notepad, just so we can avoid any problems. And let me know if this works for you guys. Still didn't work. What the hell? Not working. What? Okay. Here's another thing. Do you guys have file extension showing? If you don't have file extension showing, renaming a file will just make it, it'll make it, the computer will see it as hello.go.txt. So if you click the View tab in Windows Explorer, you can check off the box that says File Name Extensions. Here, I'll even show it again and stop being a dummy. Right here, File Name Extensions. So like mine say hello.go and go.mod. Because if you don't do that, I'll even demonstrate. Hello, I said... Oh. What? What? You know what? This thing is stupid. But remember to do that. Actually, wait, I wanted to test this real quick. Hang on. New TXT. And yeah, you can't see the extension. So if you named something like, I'll just call it test.go. And then I did view file name extensions. It's text.go.txt. So make sure to have that. And then once you fix that, let me know if it's still not working. And if it's still not working, then I'm gonna set my socks on fire. Think it crashed? That's a problem. What crashed? Notepad or Windows Explorer? Yeah, it should not do that. That's bad. Crashing is not good. I don't know if you guys knew this, but crashing is not advised. Command prompt? Oh, just open a new one. and go back to where you were. It might just be taking a bit. Give it a second. You see, like, it takes a second for mine to do it. If your computer is, how do I put this nicely? If your computer is a little slow, it might be a little slow to run. Give it some time. If it is still hanging like that, you can Control C to kill it. Like, see, I interrupted it so it didn't run. And if you try that and it gets you back here, then command prompt's fine. It's just taking a bit to run. Now, Control C is good for things like this. If you do something like SFC scan now to like scan your disk, you can't Control C that. How do you edit after making a Go file? Right click, do open with, and open it in Notepad. And then you can just type in it. Because you can open anything in Notepad and then just start typing in it. Actually, I'm like dead serious about that. Like, you can open like exes and video files in Notepad. It'll be a bunch of gibberish, but you can type in it and then ruin the file. This is real and true. You can do this. Alternatively, if you have a I'm gonna close this one. If you have, like, you know, a fancier text editor like Atom or Notepad++ should also. Oh, I put this here on accident. But or Notepad++, right? It should just recognize hello.go as a Go file and just be fine with opening it that way. But otherwise, yeah, do right-click, open with Notepad, and then type this. Or copy-paste. What does copy-paste get you? I still... There's 4 spaces. You did it? Nice. I'm still a fan of, you know, typing it yourself. Took a second. Good. Punching local disk in the face. No, don't do that. Disk is very important. Make sure to take proper care of your computers. And probably don't skip disk checks when Windows starts, and like disk check starting in a second. I've done that a few times when I'm like switching from Linux to Windows to stream, and then Windows is like, hey, we're going to perform a disk check. And I'm like, no, you're fucking not. I did that for like 3 days in a row, and then like the 4th day, it gave me like half a second to interrupt it, and then it started disk check. And it only took like a minute, thankfully, but I thought it was going to do like a full-on disk check, which takes like 30 minutes. I was going to cry. Or if it's my laptop, a disk check takes like 4 hours. So that wouldn't have been fun. But as VGM said, I've obliterated the disk on my laptop. Windows is no longer, and it's just Arch Linux on that thing. Good, perfect. We're caught up to speed. I don't have to set my feet on fire. So let's continue, shall we? Murdering Windows for a good cause, yep. Well, I said I was going to set my socks on fire, and I'm currently wearing my socks, so... It was just collateral damage. Dude, installing Arch was kind of fun. It wasn't the like, 3rd time I was trying to get it on my PC. But, like, quickly doing it on the laptop, it felt kind of cool. Felt like I was a gamer. I'm not gonna show my flaming feet, but I mean, I guess. Anyway, let's move on to the next section finally. After a bit of some trouble, we got everything sorted out. Let's continue. So call code an external package. When you need your code to do something that might have been implemented by someone else, you can look for a package that has functions you can use in your code. I can show Maggy's feet. She's wearing shoes. But yeah. When you need something, you can look for someone else, a function, or you can look for a package that someone else has made for functions that you can use. Normal stuff for coding. You can import packages and things. So make your printed message a little more interesting with a function from an external module. So I want you to go to package.go.dev. If you're on this page that I linked, if you hover over this, you can see it's just showing you the link in the bottom. So you can just open this. I middle click to open it in a new tab. Firefox likes to, on some tabs, some websites, it likes that I'm not signed in. It likes to pop up a thing like, "Hey, sign in with your Google account." And I'm like, don't. Why are you just now telling me about cookies? I'm cool with cookies. Who's not cool with cookies? Anyway, I'm gonna open this and hope it doesn't do that. Quote. What does it want us to get? It wants us to get locate and click the rsc.io/quote package in the search results. And if you see v3, ignore it for now. So v4, ignore it for now. So it wants us to get what now? I pass it up. I might have passed it up. rsc.io/quote/v4. I mean, oh, okay. Which one does it want us to get? I guess just grab that one. Boop. And then what? Okay. In the documentation section under index, note the list of functions you can call from your code. You'll use the go function. At the top of this page, note the package quote is included in this module. New PV 1.3 megabits. Nice. Wait, do you have to download it or not? I'm actually confused about this. I guess we'll figure it out. This is the joy of learning. I also don't like eating super late, but some nights I'm like big hungry and I'm nomming. I'm in there. But lately I haven't been. Alright, so in your Go... Oh wait, I didn't read this. You can use the package.go.dev site to find published modules whose package have functions you can use in your own code. Packages are published in modules like that, where others can use them. Modules are improved with new versions over time, and you can upgrade your code to use the improved versions. In your Go code, import the rsc.io/quote package and add a call to its Go function. I don't know if you need to download it. You might just be able to do like we do in Python, where we can add... I don't think you need the extra indent. I'm going to add it right here. I like having my imports all together. Import rsc.io/quote. And in main, instead of printing our own quote we wrote, we can just say quote.go and then parentheses. Most functions, right? Let me explain the parentheses. So the parentheses is used for like function parameters, right? So if you pass like in Java, right? If you wanted to pass your name, you would have like string name, right? And you pass it a string. Or in Python, all you would have to say is like name, and that variable would just be whatever. So the parentheses not only indicate functions, but they're there for any arguments or variables, you'd have to pass the functions, which these don't take anything, so that's why they're empty. You don't have to. You can make a different file, but I just went in and edited hello.go to say the same thing this thing says. Dude. Oh no, right? Alright, so now add new module requirements and sums. Go will add the quote module as a requirement, as well as a go.sum file for use in authenticating the module. So we'll do go mod tidy. Right, so we'll go back in here, like it tried to get me to do earlier. Go mod tidy, and we'll see if this works, or if we have to install quote. No, I just found it. Okay. Oh, it's also installing some other things. This tutorial is probably a bit old. Okay. Yes, tidy. It's not titty, you child. Tidy is a word. Okay, yeah, so do go mod tidy. It'll probably do the same thing it did for me just now. If you typed your code, it'll grab the things it needs. And then you can do go.run, and it should give this little, this cute little message. Let's try it. Did I say go.run? I meant go run dot. Bada bing, bada boom. I know cunning's a word. It means like sly and tricky. It's actually quite a good word for like describing. You just typoed coming. Could you imagine loot RP and then you suddenly be like, I'm cunning, and then it suddenly turns into like a thriller. You're now a spy. And the person on the other end starts DMing, like you infiltrate the military complex. Twirls mustache. Anyway, that got kind of weird really fast. So yeah, if you type this correctly and did go mod tidy, your thing should now say this. Are you guys up to speed? We good? Ooh, excuse me. I got it to work, yes. Okay. I'm getting there, okay. I would say just edit hello.go. I don't think you need to make another file. That might actually mess things up, but it might work, actually. Ooh, excuse me. Actually, I don't think it would work. I don't know how Go will react to there being two main functions. Speaking of cunning, let's go to Pixiv. That's cute. You know what I realized earlier? Kirino from Blue Archive is pretty cute. It's add quote, and also I currently only let mods add quotes. It's a thing? What do you mean it's a thing? Oh, okay. So you just you type as it's written here import rscio quote or slash quote rather. And then after you type that, before you try to run it again, you do go mod tidy so that it grabs the things you need. Yeah, I don't want just anyone coming in and then being like add quote and then I never see them again. They added something really stupid. What's up, Rye? Is it exciting? My hope is that every level it says is uncleared again. So it actually feels exciting to go back and play them and not save all your times from the first iteration. Should you quit BA? No. Archive's cool. I like Archive. I mean, unless you have too many gotchas, you know. Do what you want. It worked. Nice, 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 nice. Slayer. How about you? Okay, right. We'll get to marbles tomorrow. I was gonna play it some tonight, but I think this is going to be a little bit of a process with all the troubleshooting. Not that it's your guys' fault. Don't get the wrong idea. When you try to go mod tidy, I almost said do sudo. That's a Linux thing. Close command prompt, run it as administrator. So like come in here, type cmd and run as administrator. If it's saying access denied. Calling chess cringe and checkers a real game. What? Chess takes skill. Where's the skill in checkers? Dude, don't I have buttons? I do have buttons. Let's go. I got the funny blue girl who never gives you 3 stars. I can't actually say that. I've gotten a lot of 3 stars recently. I'm gonna press the quote button. Undertale is the one with the funny skeleton. Dude, every time I think of Sans, I just think of that freaking... I don't even know what the song is called. The freaking Japanese meme. With the, like, girl with the clarinet or whatever. There's a version with Sans. There's, like, a version with everything. I got sent one earlier that was, Among Us. And it was pretty funny. I'm mad. It's like great. No, not Neon Pasu. I don't know what the song is called. Tuck can probably tell you what it's called. He's the one sending them. And Rye. Duck and Rye. Or Pippin's in them. I know they're good. That's the problem. Kyofu all back. That apparently. No, I wish it was Neon Posse, dude. I wish Neon Posse was relevant again. Fucking love Nana Buri. Nana Buri's finished. Like, it's done. It's over. It has 3 seasons. It's great. Go watch it. If you want something comfortable and just relaxing and fun, that's peak slice of life content. Peak. Go watch it. It's like, it's up there with my favorite anime. It's a good time. My only complaint, and this is an anime only complaint, not on Biori, bro. My only complaint, and it's only for the anime, is that the second season, it's weird. So I'm thinking the second season like starts over and covers different events throughout the first year. And what I'm thinking is the reason why I'm thinking they probably didn't expect to get a second season, so they just kind of skipped around in the manga a bit, and then when the second season came out, they just went back and covered all the events they missed. Which is why it's called Nanan Biori Repeat. So that was a little annoying, but it's still good. The manga obviously doesn't do that because it just does things in order. It's good. I'm a big fan. Big Nanan Biori shill. My stepmother's daughter is my ex. Yeah, that's the title. All right. Anyway, Slayer, did you get the code working? Are we ready to move on? Class? What do you do in that situation? Malformed path. What does that even mean? Can you explain what you did? No phone. Malformed. Not married. I'm Googling it. Married path, yeah. Okay. You need to go back into where your file was. Like, if you didn't do that yet, you need to go back there. Because when you open command prompt again, it probably drops you, you know, here. In the home path. And then you gotta CD back into that bad boy. Documents / go / hello. Get back there. Or wherever you put it. Yeah, you gotta go back. I should have mentioned that. I'm sorry. You gotta go back. Wherever you put your file, CD back into there. My code paths got married. I got resurrected in another world with my compiler. You got fucking IntelliJ. You're just Java coding your problems away. No, that's fine. That's probably what you're supposed to do. I'm pretty sure that's what it wants you to do, is change. Hello.go. Sorry, I yawned. Because I think these blue lines are meant to indicate changes to the file. I think making another file would actually cause problems, now that I think about it, because I don't know how it's going to handle two main functions. So editing hello.go is the right thing to do. Let's let Slayer catch up to speed and make sure everything works. You guys want some different music? I can play some Naruto music. I think this playlist is looped already. Yeah, a new folder, but then you'd have to make another Go mod file. And yada yada. Sure, let's change it. I might turn it down a little bit if the Neuron music's too loud. What do we want to start with? Berries. Hopefully the Neuron music's not too distracting. Or too loud. I should also set it to random. Playback, order, shuffle track, so we don't get any repeats for a while. It's loading out. Okay, okay. Take your time. Which one is this? Is this? This is Lily. That's what I thought. Take your time. My new boss was supposed to send me an email, and I did not get that email. I'm still really nervous about work, guys. I gotta be honest. I'm excited to earn money and have a better income, but I'm nervous about work. Still malformed import path? That's weird. It's also weird because I've never encountered that error before in like anything. I don't know what it means. So you went back into the directory where your go.mod file and your hello.go file are, right? And then you did go mod tidy. And it fussed at you. someone hide VGM. Go mod Titty. What happens if I do go mod Tidy again? Fucking nothing. Alright, cool. It's probably a good thing. Titty perfect as is. True. Did you type the... Did you type this correctly? I will take pictures if you want to send those. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you know, dolls, I would believe it. Although, I feel like chat... It's kind of small on screen, so I feel like it's not really, you know, enough of a focus. I feel like if anything's scaring people away in the YouTube VODs, it's the anime girl in the corner. And the idiot voicing it. Because they'll just see the gameplay VOD, because I don't include the anime girl in the thumbnail. And then they'll click on it and they just get anime girl idiot playing a video game. You almost said something bad. No, Link. VGM, I have no idea what you're gonna say, but that just reminded me about my theory about Nyakori. I don't know what to do about this malformed path problem. Like, I don't know where to go from here. We can't continue. Or Slayer can't continue, rather. But I don't want to continue and leave him behind. Seeing the screen out. Okay. This is a good song, though. It's also a good song. I see the problem. The problem is your folder name with all the spaces in it doesn't like that. It happens. Although, yeah, new if you had like new folder, that should work. Or maybe it wouldn't like the space there either. It shouldn't be like a new line space or anything. Try it in a folder that doesn't have a bunch of spaces. That is cringe. I do like your user name, by the way. It's pretty funny. I was trying not to look, but then I noticed it looked funny. And then I read what it was. I'm like, that's funny. Cat music. What is that noise? Did you guys hear that? It was like a boom outside. Not a loud boom, but like a boom. Something blowing up? Someone shooting someone? I hope not. It's the outside cats, dude. They're fucking raving. You guess it worked? What happened? Did you get something that looks kind of like this? Where it found and downloaded stuff? No. Did it do anything? Did it just do like it did here and did nothing? Malformed Burger King. Yeah, I also read that. If you made a new folder, you gotta make sure it has the go.mod file in it. And your hello.go file in it. Malformed means it's like misshapen, changed in like a bad way. Like its shape is how do you describe malformed? It's kind of hard actually. Like, okay, say you had a cardboard box, right? And then you just like stepped on it and like kind of crushed it up. You could say that cardboard box is now malformed because it's in like a bad condition and not in its regular shape. You know what the word means? Well, fuck. I imagine a malformed Burger King is like half burned and like the wall is missing. Burger King was dying. On my way home from college one day, there was a malformed trailer that stopped traffic. And by malformed, I mean there was like a little bit of a like back corner of it. Like there was a corner, some of the back wall, some of the right wall, and they were charred black. And the rest of the trailer was gone. So it malformed as in almost the entire thing burned away. I want my Whopper. I don't care if the building is burning. I don't think the employees care either. Go.mod file not found in the current directory. Did you put the go.mod file in the current directory? Put it in the aforementioned folder. The one that it was in the screenshot. Try putting it in the different folder that doesn't have all the spaces. Dolls. Who are you kidding? You've been having a killer throwback month. You've earned a nice treat. Indulge in the chocolate. You changed the name to not have any spaces. So the file's still in there. If that's the case, actually, I think I might know what your problem is. I think here, you're in here, right? And it probably still has all those spaces in it. Just do this. Do CD, period, to get out. And then CD, whatever your folder name is, to go back in. Just to make sure command prompt knows you're in the right place. And then try it again. You're eating Altoids as candy? I think that's fun. I think people do that. Look, dolls, if you want to feel less awful for it about it, I read Rye's message. I couldn't hold back the laughter. If you want to feel less awful about it, I can grab something and start eating. Don't mind if I do. You're making me hungry. Dude, nice. That's fair. I mean, if you swam a lot, then, you know, your body is like, please, snack up a little bit. It'll be alright. Don't overdo it, of course, but, like, you know, a little bit more. You're overdoing it. It's fine. You'll burn it. You'll burn it next time you go swim. It feels kind of weird for me, because I feel like I've been a chonker lately, but every time I step on the scale, it's like slightly less than it was last time. So I guess I'm like steadily losing weight, and I don't really know how. I'm not like starving myself or anything, but I'm not exactly exercising either. I guess I'm just burning more than I'm taking on. But I feel like I've just been chonking. So, whatever, we take those, I guess. Dude, I still love this song. Dude, nice. Oh, I guess I do a lot of running around with the puppy because he has all of the energy. I was trying to catch him earlier because he did something bad and I was gonna catch him to like tell him no. But then I couldn't grab him. And it ended up turning into a game. And I ended up like collapsing into a chair because I was tired. Nothing happened again? That's so weird. I guess try running the file and seeing if anything happens. You can also try doing go mod init again and see if it tells you that a file already exists or if it just makes one. That's a lot of walking. I definitely don't do that. I'm definitely quite the chonker. I wouldn't say I'm overweight, but definitely not skinny. Right. Already exists. And Go Mod Tidy does nothing. Then yeah, just try to run it. See what happens. You might have already gotten it to work somehow. Yeah, getting chunkier is fine. It just means there's more of you to love. I was about to be like, what the hell? That's how I view it. Like, I'm a little chunky, but that just means there's more of me to love. It's just going back to the hello world. Does your hello world have this in it? You might, since you renamed the folder. No? Okay, then change your hello world to include this import and change the print function to say this. And then after that, do go mod tidy, because then it'll realize, hey, I need this. And then do go run dot. Swimming while being fat does kind of suck, but I've been gaming. Whenever I get in the pool, I try to go back and forth as much as possible until I'm like really tired. Swimming's great. I wish I was less embarrassed about my body, so I could go to a public pool that's like big and, you know, get better exercise. Yeah, I wear a shirt too in my own pool, but I've gone to like a public pool before with my brother and his wife, and they were like, no shirts, because I guess like polyester or whatever is not good for the water or something stupid like that. So I just took off my shirt and just kind of dealt with it. Well, it was an indoor pool. If it was an outdoor pool, I wouldn't have done it. Because I'm also white as a ghost and will burn if the sun sneezes. Okay. We're caught up. Everyone's good. We're good again. True. Alright. Well, we've got it. We're here. We're jamming. This might be my favorite song in the game now. I don't know why. Every time I hear Wall Theme, I just like it more. It's fine. It's fine. See, you're learning new things about both programming and the command line funny business. That's what we're here for. That's the whole point of the stream. We're learning. Well, thankfully, I'm already I guess I'll say adept with the command line to the point that I can, you know, help you with that. But we're learning the go. Your ability to mentally scream at computers, it's fine. I do that all the time. Alright. So now we're here. We're back. Notice that your code calls the go function, which prints this clever little message. When you ran go mod tidy, it located and downloaded the module that contains the package you imported. By default, it downloaded the latest version, which says it's here, but for us it was oh. No, you right. Might be. You right. And we're done with the first page. That took quite a bit longer than expected. Because we ran into some niche problems. Probably not niche problems, but we ran into some problems. But we got it sorted out. And we created our first code. You guys did it. You created code. I'm proud of you. You made a program that does something. Right? It's not quite Observer. Right? She's pretty in-depth. Pretty complex. But like, you made a thing. You can do go run and something happens. You made a program. Congrats. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Now we can continue. If you guys are up for it, we can take on the next page. This next Go module is actually 2 pages that are about the same length. Because I was skimming through it earlier. It's create a Go module and then import it. So we can do that if you want. Or if you guys are like, this Hello World business a little bit much, then we can stop. And I can play a little something something for the rest of the time. Up to you guys. I already expected to do more than this, but you know, I can understand if all the problems you ran into, you're just kind of aggravated and don't want to continue. But if you're up for it, we can keep going. They made a child. In a way. Well, maybe take care of yourself first, but if you want to, I don't mind. Although if we continue coding, you're gonna have to listen to that. Maybe chill for now. Okay. That's fine, I don't blame you. Still, I'm proud of you guys. We did it. We did the thing. You're welcome. Don't feel bad about all the problems that happened, or don't feel like you didn't do that much. We gotta start somewhere. I don't know when the next one will be. Maybe Saturday, so I don't have a plan for that, or maybe like next weekend. Or maybe if I'm feeling comfortable enough with work during the week, I could do like a stream at kind of early, at like 8 p.m. for like an hour or two, and we could try tackling the next bit. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know when I next plan to do this. You guys have the website. I shared it with you. I'll share it again if you want to continue on your own some point. I did say that if I do another coding stream, I kind of want to teach Python because I really like Python and Observer's written in Python. I'd love to nerd out about it. So that could be a possibility. I guess I'll ask what you guys want to do. But, we got plans for this week already. But as for the video, thanks for watching. I know it's a little bit of a mess, but, we run into problems. We have to fix them. And I'll try to remember to put the links in the description. So anyone watching the video can also follow along or continue on their own, since it might be a while before we get back to this. Bye-bye.